Hi, I'm Nate. Today we're going to take a look at how I took $40 worth of hardware and some 3D printed parts and mounted a lawn striping roller to the back of my Lymow using a conveyor belt roller. So for 40 bucks you actually can make two of them and some 3D printed parts, and bada bing bada boom, there you go, lawn striping roller. This is like my fourth iteration of this. So uh, download the parts at Printables, and all the other info will be in the description.
Hello, let's get mowing.
Alright, these were some of my previous design attempts using a silicone mat on the back, or even a roller with some large spacers, but it just didn't seem like it had enough downward pressure and just wasn't doing, the whole lawn striping thing too well. So kind of upgraded, and we're trying a little bit larger roller. We're going 1.5 inches instead of the 1 inch. So let's get this put together. I've already added, let me get this out of the way too. I've already added the silicone rings around the outside tube here. And there's two different designs, one that's got the Lymow text and another one's just smooth all the way around. And all these do is just slide right on, and it prevents the kind of outside metal pipe here from sounding like a metal pipe rolling across the ground whenever you're going over your sidewalk or driveway or whatnot. So we're going to take a M4 nut with a M4 by 12 screw, and I've already got the other side installed, so we're just going to slide that right on. It's going to put all the way up against the inner shaft here, and then we'll get that screwed in. And as you can see, the nut's captured on the back side, and we've got a washer on this side. So we're going to snug that down pretty much till it closes pretty finger tight. The hole on this side is actually a little bit smaller, so it does kind of capture it in a way. So I'm gonna get these lined up. I do have it marked on here. This is going to be the side that's going to point towards the deck, so it's actually going to lay forward like this. So we'll grab the same M4 by 12 millimeter. And same thing with these holes, they're a little undersized, and on that way it kind of captures the screw, and you don't have to put any Loctite on it because it's not going to vibrate loose. So let me get these installed, and then we'll get to mounting it on the bottom of the mower. Alright, we're going to back these out just a little bit until they are just barely poking through. That way we've got a little bit of an alignment. So they should just drop right in. Should go in fairly smooth. You shouldn't feel any binding or anything. The spacing on the TPU mount is the exact spacing of the screw threads or screw holes. So I'm gonna get this side mounted, and then we'll get it flipped over, and you can see kind of what the clearance looks like. Alright, there you go. There's a little bit closer look. We're gonna cinch those down, decently tight, both sides. And there's a closer look at the bands. And so then once it starts rolling, it'll get kind of pushed back and then have some downward force. Alrighty, let's get it flipped over and get back to mowing.
Attention. Lawnmower starting now. Resuming mowing. Starting mowing now. Battery is low. Please recharge soon. Docking to recharge.
Alright, so for version 1, it's not too bad. It seems to be working fairly well. So, made out of CPU, and as of right now, I'm not selling it. It's kind of a beta test, so if you do happen to print it out, let me know down in the comments how well it works for you, or what kind of improvements you would want to see with it, or what your thoughts are. So, as far as 6-week review goes, it's doing pretty good. Software updates have been fixing a lot of the minor little bugs that I've been seeing. The only thing I have right now as far as complaints is if there's slippage, it'll back up and then it just goes into an error state instead of trying multiple times, which it used to. And then if it continued to slip, would it error out? So, as far as everything else, pretty good. I did have to clean off the contacts on the bottom of the charging base. I got the new 10 amp charger, so I'm not sure if that was part of the cause or if it's just grass buildup and things oxidizing or whatnot, but I had to Scotch-Brite those pads on the charging dock. So other than that, just another closer look. Seems to be working. Got the new rain cover, our garage. That also seems to be working fairly well. Another helpful tip is I ceramic coated both that and the lawnmower before I got started, or before I started mowing for the first time. So that helps with cleaning it up, and it just pretty much washes off all the dust and everything anytime it gets wet. So it holds up fairly well, and hope you enjoyed the video. Almost to 500 subscribers, and have a good one. Let's get mowing. See ya.
Upgrade complete. Your robot now has the latest features. Charging started.
Whoop whoop. Bye.